Hey y'all, it's Allie. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. I'm super duper excited about today's video because everyone's been asking me about where's the flip throughs, where's the flip throughs. It's coming, friends, they're coming. I've had so much stuff happen you don't even know, and I'm trying my hardest to do all the things well. So anyway, this is my volume 8 journal, and I posted a video decorating this journal last week, and so this week I just wanted to give you a flip through because it is finished. I'm actually almost finished with volume 9, and I really like that one too. It's just interesting how everything's evolving, how I'm like learning more and how I'm figuring out what I like, and it's just, I love this process. I love the journey. I love journaling. I mean, that's the whole point, is the words. And so anyway, I won't gab your head off, but I'm just going to get right to the table and start flipping through this journal with y'all. It's so sad because when I try to clean my desk, things just get moved from this desk to my work desk, and then to my work desk to this desk. It's just crazy. Okay, here we are. Howard's making a bunch of racket, so I'm sorry about that. So this is my volume 8 journal. I will probably end up trying to blur some stuff out because just, you know, again, I feel badly, but I don't trust the internet anymore. You know, I do take a chance and a risk in showing my personal journal. I actually have now another journal that I write heavy stuff in, and that doesn't even go in this type journal anymore. So I think I won't have to blur as much stuff out. But anyway, so I did this cover. I shared this cover already last week, and I added some stickers on the outside, nothing too much, sticker on the inside. And this is just kind of some collage. I started trying to play with more of my bits and my pieces that I had, and I just really like how that looks. This was a kind of like a honey slim pickings with myself that I did on my Patreon video, and I believe this one's coming up in a journal bundle also, journal bundle 2, I believe. So I took just stuff that was around my desk, and I just tried to make it work together. So I had this vintage paper from a vinyl sleeve, and then this was a little bit that James had given me. I just love that I have some like original drawings from him, and so I'm going to put them, I need to do another one of these pages in my journal because I just love them so much. But so that was from him, and then I added some of these butterflies and then a thankful strip, and this was just, you know, Wonder Woman, you will live a lifetime of love, just some things that meant a lot. And in the video on the journal bundle, it shares like how I was able to bring all that together. And this one was a watercolor spread I did because of the hurricanes that were happening last year, and I did some like gold splatters. I don't know if you can see the gold on there, but I did gold splatters on them too, and I really love that. This is some smushing, playing with some watercolor, and just some bits that I had from a trip, an Ignite trip that I went to Colombia, which was really fun. So I like adding little tip-in things there. This is a page that I did on the trip. I had already prepped this and then started writing and just added a little bit there. Some more collage stuff. I love these little vignettes in my journal, and with just some like watercolor and some stencils and stuff. I made these hearts with this stuff, and I have that as a post on Patreon as well. Just simple, you know, you just make a heart out of the washi, and they're sweet and they're little. And this was a stamp. And these are just some like Jasper Stardust. I like to save the little packaging of my stuff, because I think I was journaling about like going through Hurricane Maria in the islands. Like that was really fun and interesting. So that was that. And then, oh, I just love this. I love the shimmer. I need to show y'all the shimmer. See that? So this is that pot of gold that I tell everybody about that is pretty much gone. Like, not gone, but I mean, I've used a ton of it, and I bought another one because I always just scared that things are going to disappear. So I got another one just because I use this so much. And it's like, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like, it goes in there. Like I can chunk this off and it'd be empty because I put my brush way in there and stuff. Anyway, that is what I use to make the splatters and the crosses and stuff. This is just some light peach watercolor. I love purple and blue together. I think this is amethyst and like phthalo turquoise. And this is just kind of just a watercolor page. I love using this paint in my journal because it's nice and flat and my pen writes really well over it. So I use it to mask and I use it to do mark making, and then sometimes I even fill in the numbers. This is my favorite number stencil, which I can't find right now, and I'm going to be giving away in my big giveaway. So I have a huge giveaway coming. This is a sweet card that I got from a supporter of mine, and just did some little ink drawings, the Count Zinzendorf, my kitten that I don't have yet, but I just love. This is very much Helen Dardick type of a style. I just love her illustrations and try my hand at them every once in a while. This is a like a flower. I really love florals, like love florals. This is, I can even show you my planner. Just tripped over a cord. See, I even put the florals in my planner and stuff too because I love them so much. But anyway, I just love florals, and so I put them in my journal a lot. And I have these little thankful strips that I make with my typewriter and some craft paper. I feel like it's super important to always be thinking about what you're thankful for. So that's just that, and just some simple journaling. This is some smushing, which I love. This was a note from a friend. I just was loving that little girl that she did. I put my stencil here, and the rainbow smushes just made me so happy. And this is washi tape from James. I just love his washi. Oh my goodness. I used his washi also in this art journal that I have to add some protective glassine. See, it's right there. And it was perfect to cut in half and use for there. His washi tape is so good. And he really encouraged me to get my own washi. So it is coming. Like, I have my washi coming. I already paid for it. It's being manufactured right now. I haven't gotten the actual shipment notification that when it's coming, but it is coming. And so I will let y'all know as soon as I can. This was a page that my husband and I went to the San Antonio Museum of Art. I just was so excited to go. And these are those little Polaroids. Now this is like, this one got nasty or something. I don't even know. I think it got nasty. But anyway, those little Polaroids that I love to make. They're my favorite. I just love making them. They're so cute. And I have a video that I can link down below on how to make those Polaroids. And then these are from when Rachel Beth used to do actual hand swatches. But now she's gotten so big and so successful, which I'm super duper happy for her. But she now photocopies them, which I think is a super smart idea. Save time. But that's when before. So I cut them out and put them there because they were super cute. And this is just a fun page that I did. Just some purple smushing, a little doily, and some vellum. And this one's like a themed, which I love the themes. I have this really cool rainbow looking tear thing, and maybe I can actually insert that footage here. But I've actually taken a lot of my bits and I have color coded them so that when I feel like I want to do some sort of a themed journal thing, I can, my nails kind of match this. Look at that. Then I just sit down with my little tray and just go to town with all my bits. But I just love this little kind of acetate word. It says happy. This is a vintage card that I got from Happy Marigold. She has a lot of Bible verses and like Christian hymns and stuff, which I love. So that one makes me happy. And then this one is about just yellow. I just love this little owl. I can't remember. I got him from somebody. Somebody gave me this owl. One of my patrons did a challenge on my patron exclusive group, and it was about your favorite color and why it means something to you. And so I did it on yellow. So that was super fun. And this little owl just makes me so happy. So that's that. This page I think was a continuation from this last thing, and I love the ink that I use, which is the Noodler's Lexington Gray, because you can watercolor over it and it won't move anywhere. And so what I did was I'd already written out this page, and then I watercolored real quick and then splattered some gold and called it good. You also can watercolor before and do that gold splatter, and the Noodler's ink works fine over that gold as well. Anytime I'm working in my journal, I want to make sure that everything is a pretty good and flat, flat surface. A lot of times I'll see something that's done in an art journal. Let me find my journal. I can show you. Oh, nope, that's not it. So for instance, this page was inspired by Wendy Brightbill, but she uses black gesso, but I do not like using gesso in my journal. So at this page, I used Daler and Rowney black acrylic ink, and that worked just fine because it's nice and smooth, and you can write over it real nice and still get the same exact effect. So that's kind of fun. So this is, again, smooth. You can write over it nice, keeps it thin. This is where I did like tip-in stories. So this whole tip-in, I did a video on Patreon where this whole tip-in is just like a story, like some bits that I had that were just sitting over here. The moment was gone, and I did not have like a whole story for journaling, but I just made a little mini story in here. So that's totally separate from this journaling. So I have a video on Patreon for that. And this is just some fun, again, some little swatches from Rachel Beth. I really liked how bright that one. That's a Chic Sparrow sticker. And this one is just another color plopping with some flowers. I use this really cool Jelly Roll pen. It's got like silvery glitter, and I like to fill in my dates a lot with those. There's that. And then this is just a really bright page using some of the neons that I got from Rachel Beth. I just love her neons, and my favorite thing to do, oh my gosh, that's loud, is to mix the neon orange with the neon pink and make a neon coral. That is like my ultimate favorite color. I love that color. If she ever made a neon coral, I would be like all over that. But so for now, I can just mix it myself. This is another little tip-in story that I did. Has nothing to do with the journaling, but it's definitely its own little story, which is fun. Some bits from Columbia. And this is a page that I did for Mindy Lacefield's Goody Gumdrops class, where I teach how I made this little tip-in. There's a new product that I love called Brush Show, and I talk about this in my first Journal With Me bundle, and I just love it. It's so much fun. I like it so much better than magical powders. They're so smooth. There's no grit at all. You know how magical powders kind of leave like a gritty? I don't like it. Some people have better luck with magical powders. I don't. These is just some, I love this page. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this page. This is another one of those themed pages where I took just, something that I wanted to put in my journal and then did like a color code around it. And this was something fun from my desk. It got all gunky, but I put it on there anyway. I just love this. Oh my gosh. I love doing just like the washi tape and stuff. I miss this page. I get so excited. It's like Christmas. I think what I did was, because of the stuff was, and this little stitching thing that I did. Oh my gosh. I added some bright Jelly Roll. I really love this page. This page is making me so happy. But just the bright, the blue with the pinks and stuff. That's super fun. This was kind of another themed page where I took a glassine envelope that someone had given me, which I loved, and put a little bit in there from Jean's workshop. This was like a sticker on one of the packages. This is more swatches from Rachel Beth. And I just added it on here. So it's a little tip-in in the middle. I just love that. I liked the pink with the navy blue because this sticker kind of has that theme too, which is super fun. And one thing that I've learned now in my journal is that matte medium is not like the greatest in my journal because my Lamy pen can't write over it. It just doesn't want to dry. So I tried to matte medium this tissue paper in here, and I do love putting tissue paper in my journal. It's just I have to really be careful. See, I wrote this way because I didn't want to get it smushy everywhere. So there's that. And then this one's just like a simple tip-in of my cat because I love Howard. He's the sweetest, and well, he's not the sweetest, but He's funny and I like him. Then some just pretty things. And then I don't know what's going on with like my pictures all getting ruined. This is kind of upsetting me a bit that my pictures are getting gunk all over them. I can say this, that these are not selfie pictures. These are from my computer. I don't know why every single picture has gunk on it, but I can say that the selfie stuff, like they don't attract gunk like that. So maybe I need to bust out my selfie again. I hadn't because I was getting frustrated with that one little issue, but it's fine now. I just had packed it away and now it's, I need to get it out. But I'm getting gunk all over my pictures and there's nothing I can do about it. If I put water on that, that's going to ruin the picture. So that's kind of upsetting me. Let's go back to the happy page. Okay. Anyway, this is just some like smushing and splatters, which I love. I think this is another one of those pages where I just continued on journaling because I had nothing prepared. And then I added this later. That's just more bling, which I love. I have a video I'm going to do here soon called 5 Ways to Bling, which I'm really excited about. This is another themed page where I just kind of took stuff. This is a really cool stamp that I love. This is in, I believe this is in the journal bundle 2 coming up. I did some smushing and I did, my favorite number stamp. And I used black ink this time. I do love black ink, how it looks. We were being silly on Snapchat. But the only one that I have is this one right here. I kind of want to get one of my other lammies, the carbon ink for one of my lammies, so that, because this one tends to sometimes poke through the paper just because I use Tomoe River paper, the 68 gram, which also will be included in the giveaway. I have five bundles that I'm giving away, which I'm so excited about. But yeah, this is my handwriting, which I was so proud of that. And some stamps and everything. This is just some plopping, some more swatches, just a little gratitude, a 1,000 gifts. This is a gifts list. When I feel kind of down or ungrateful or whatever, I just kind of write down what I'm thankful for. And then some more plopping and more journaling, more plopping and journaling, more like kind of abstracty flowers and journaling. This is a cute note from Rachel Beth. Just a lot of journaling. So there's not much artistic stuff going on. More plopping, journaling. And the last one is another like kind of like a collage-y tip-in that I did. Because you notice I didn't have many tip-ins on this back because I just was journaling a lot. I go through seasons where I really need to journal a lot and I do less art, and then sometimes I don't journal as much and I'm doing more like art stuff. So it just depends. There's just seasons, and I love that I don't make rules for myself. You know what I mean? Like this journal that I have in here, there's no tip-ins at all, and then I start getting kind of decoraty towards here, and then then it starts getting back into Polaroids and smushing. And here's one that I did that's like a fun one. So this flip through is coming in a little bit. I just go through seasons where I need to just let everything out. For me, it has always been about the words. It's been about the words processing. And I have another insert. This is my insert where I put stuff that I don't put in my other journal because, I don't want people pausing to read it. So anyway, I feel bad that I can't put it all in one place now, but normally I would stick in here, but because I'm sticking my stuff on the internet and I've had too many people approach me about my political views and other things, then I'm like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. That's it. That is my volume 8 flip through. I hope y'all enjoyed it. You can find a lot of these pages I did on Patreon videos, and some of those videos actually are in my journal bundle. You can always check those places out and see. Thank you so much for joining me on this flip through, and I will see y'all later. Bye. A journal flip through. Howard, get out of the food bin. Ocean green. Maybe if I added, it's got glitter. Maybe if I added a tiny bit of this. Ooh, it's kind of got glittery stuff in it. Maybe that would make it more minty.